Vicky from Vic's Bricks, back for another product review. This is a mock of two of the exact same products. It was Jaistar Weapons Museum, which I bought two of and put them together. What I wanted is a huge mansion. This is for Bruce Wayne's mansion in Batman. And this weapons museum was the most gothic looking modular I could find. So I bought the two of them at exactly the same time to put them together to make the one. Now, it is huge. There's 3,535 pieces in each modular, which comes to just over 7,000 pieces. And it cost me $260 for the two of them. So $130 each. This huge modular of 7,000 pieces for $260. Mr. Maths will show you how much that was. It was great value. It came with everything inside, all the weapons and things like that. What I did to mock it up, I kept a lot of the weapons in one side of it, and then I put in like the living quarters, because again, it's supposed to be Bruce Wayne's mansion, Batman's mansion. So what I will do is I will pull them apart and show you the difference that I did. Beginning with the front, just pull it back a little bit. Obviously, I changed the front here. There was obviously a door in each one, and I didn't need two doors. So what I did was I added some windows. Again, when you're making a mock or modifying one that you already have, you need a lot of little bits and pieces to make it different. So as you can see, I've left a door, but I've put a window in here, and you'll see why when I open it. I'm pretty sure that's the dining room that I made, and everything else is pretty much identical this way. Okay, I'm going to give it a spin and show you the back, because again, they're pretty well identical at the back. I think the only thing I changed at the back was I put in the shuttered windows myself, because at the back there was, I think it was just a wall, and it just didn't work when I finished it. I wanted it open because it was obviously there's rooms there. So I added those windows and a bit of a garden underneath. But there's still an entrance way. I'm pretty sure this goes into the living room, and this goes into Alfred's pantry or Alfred's kitchen in there. So again, when you put it together, it comes with the little Technique joiners, those little black joiners. With most modulars, you'll notice they have the little holes down there. Okay, so that's where you put those in there so that you can, so your modulars won't slip and slide. When you pull them apart, maybe, whoop, and I can say it's a solid build. Right, as you pull them apart, there's your little Technic things, and they go in the holes. It just stops your modulars sliding back and forward, and it fits them perfectly together. So I'll keep it apart because I'm going to show you what I've done. The thing I changed on the original, obviously it was a solid wall here because it was just the weapons museum. And what I've done was I took out, to make it a run through, I put an arch in here and an arch in there so that when they're together, it just runs through. I didn't add any arches up here because they are separate rooms. There's bedrooms up here, and then there's, I think it's his study up here. We'll know when I open it up. With these, as you can see, there is a lot of detail. And that's why I said there was so many pieces. And the use of the different blocks to make things in this particular one, I thought was way over the top. It was just the attention to detail and the use of different things to make it look that gothic look to it. And again, with the lovely black, works well on either side. And the different colours, even though one side, let me just have a look at the front because I'm looking at the back at the moment. Yeah, one side you've got the yellow and green and white, and then you've got the grey here. On the back I've got the grey and the brown and the yellow and green on the back here as well. And when you reverse them, they obviously work really well. So you look like most mansions, you've got the east wing and the west wing, and then you've got the main body. And I said, I thought, I researched a lot to find the best looking building that I knew I could reverse and make into a lovely Gothic mansion. And this weapons museum was the best one I found back in, I think, October 22? Yeah, October 2022 I bought these with the specific purpose to build Wayne Manor. So what I'll do is we'll pull it apart and have a look, but before I do, I'll just quickly show you, when I've put it together, I also built this as well, which actually it slots in there beautifully. And there's going to be a staircase coming down the back. There's a pool in the top. This is going to be at the front. That's his big Wayne Manor. And obviously being Wayne Manor, he's got his Lamborghinis and his Porsches and his motorbikes in here. Okay, so that actually fits on there as such. And then up here I'm going to have drinks and everyone around the pool, because I've bought minifigs of all the Justice League, which is obviously Batman and Alfred's in there as well, and then you've got Aquaman, Flash, Cyborg, Wonder Woman, Superman. So they're all going to be up when I finish this. They're all going to be up here having a good time at a party. So I'll just put that away. This is just something that I thought I'd add on because he needed his cars, obviously. Right, what I'm going to do now, pull it apart completely, and we'll have a look inside. This one, I know from memory, doesn't pull apart like the other modulars. Let's do this side first. Now, most modulars, as you know, they pop off level by level by level. This one, I'm pretty sure actually the front pops off. So I'll have to be careful when I pull this apart because it doesn't, I know from memory, it doesn't come apart like the other ones do. The attention to detail, as I said before, there's the beautiful gold lights. Down here, because it was a weapons museum, they've got a lot of cannons, which I thought the way they built these cannons was outstanding. Really, really good attention to detail on there. So let me see if I can pull this apart without pulling it apart. All right. Now I know, as I said, the front comes off. I'm trying to remember, because I can see it pops off. There we go. All right, so the front pops off. And again, look at all the detail in there. Just the use of, you've got little like micro minifigs, you've got arms, you've got just, everything in there. It's just beautiful. So I'll pop that to the side. And I'm pretty sure this one pops off at the front as well. Pretty sure being the operative word. Here we go. Oh, there we go. See again, it pulls apart very differently from the normal modulars. So again, I have to be very careful. That's the top, and that's the bit there. All right, so there's not much on these sides, but yeah, very carefully. And I don't think there's anything in there. That's just the roof section. I'm pretty sure you pop off. Yep, so I did. It does come apart really well, so you can look inside. But yeah, it's just remembering how to pull it apart so it doesn't all fall apart in your hands, Chief. All right, this top section, I'm pretty sure by looking at it that it is the exact copy of the weapons museum, because there's so many weapons in here. You've got crossbows, you've got old guns, new guns, swords. You've got a, no, he's actually attached, can't lift him off. I don't know if that's supposed to be a Gatling gun or something. And you've got a mace here. You've got, yeah, all sorts of wonderful things happening up here. So the next level, I better have a look from the front too. Yeah, so again, you can see when you pull it apart from the front, all the weapons. So yeah, this was the original weapons museum that I've kept basically as is. Because, yeah, obviously Bruce Wayne, collector of weapons. So the roof comes off like that. Inside here, you've got different uniforms and armour. You've got all sorts of weapons in here. And staircase, like staircase going up to the top floor and then a staircase going down there. Again, all sorts of weapon displays, which again, I thought was wonderful. And again, see, that's how you can tell when things do come apart. You can normally see the thin, yep, so that one comes off. And I said, this is one of the reasons, oh, it's got to be careful because there's lights under there. So I have to lay that one differently. Yeah, one of the reasons why I got this, there was so much detail in it. I thought it was just fabulous. Now, this is a bit that I did change. The double doors in the front, I pretty much left like the Weapons Museum, so that you come in and you go up the stairs to the Weapons Museum up the top. I can't remember what they actually, oh yes, I can see. They had like a paint shop, like an artist paint shop in the bottom here, which obviously didn't work for Bruce Wayne. So I did this is the one that I did modify myself, and I've turned it into the lounge room. I made my own fireplace and my own couches and things. So yeah, that's the door that I said that opens up from here and goes into the living room in there. And then this is the entryway, and you go through the arch in there into this side here. So yeah, this side, all that I've basically left as it was, but this I did change to the living room in there, and I said I put things up here. So that one put back together is just that side. So let's go on to this one. I'm pretty sure this one I did change because I needed to put beds and things in it like that. And again, looking at the detail on here, so yeah, that was where there was a door going in there, and it was like an artist's shop, because one of the minifigs is like a painter with an artist. So let me just move this out of the way. As I said, it's a lovely big modular with so much happening in it. And again, coming apart nicely. All right, let's bring this one over. Comes apart exactly like the other one. Oh, and I did change the floor covering, obviously to make it a different, it's obviously a different part of the house, so I changed the floor tiles. All right, you come off like that, don't you? Like that. Yeah, again, nothing up there in the roof. Yeah, this is the bedroom section that I made. Yeah. Yeah, so this one's been fairly mocked up. Take the front off. As I said, there's so much. Oh, there's even Batman. He's popped down for breakfast. There's Batman and there's Alfred. All right, let's start up the top here first. So what I've done here is made this into the bedroom. You've got Bruce Wayne's big bed up there that I mocked up, and you've got Alfred's little one over here with his little toilet in the corner. Okay, so we take that one off, and yeah, I've just changed the tiles on things, and that's where you can, I had all intention of mocking this up. The next section here is his study. You've got all the stuff there for Batman's study. And over here, again, is the library. I made up just a bookshelf and things in there. So again, you mock it up yourself. And again, remember the lights from the other one. So I said it's exactly the same, but I've just changed the interior of it. All right, yeah, so this is the kitchen. I've made that, a lot of that is similar to what was in the paint shop, but I've made it more like the kitchen. Alfred's got the lobster out for Batman, and yeah, I just made a kitchen up, and that's the door that goes into the kitchen for Alfred, and a door through there. This is the dining room that I made up myself as well. I put one of the cannons in there. I just mocked up a table, chairs, and put a candlestick on there. So again, just go wild, and whatever you want to put in there, just do so. And it's just take a little bit of creativity, but yeah, have a go, which is what I wanted to do with this one. I had all intention of making it into Batman's mansion, Bruce Wayne's mansion. And having the weapons there was just a bonus because obviously, he's Batman. So again, I'm not going to put it all back together just yet. I'll turn the camera off to do that. But I loved it. It was absolutely one of my favourite builds to do, and it worked so well reversing on each other and adding your own personal touches to it. I was really happy with how I came with this one. And again, all those things that I mentioned, the minifigs, how many pieces, the cost especially, and you can't go wrong. And I said it's just so beautiful, the attention to detail on the outside, even on the inside really. But the outside I thought was just fabulous, absolutely fabulous. I know I say fabulous all the time, but it was absolutely fabulous. And I think even if you just want the weapon museum by itself to put into, get one, because the amount of things inside, you couldn't fault it at all. So if I had 6 thumbs, I'd give it 6. I honestly would, because the price was way there. It looks a flimsy build, but it's not. It just, as I said, it just comes apart differently. But yeah, it's except for Batman, he's not stuck down. I'll move him. But it's sturdy, okay? It's a really sturdy build. Yeah, I loved it. And I said the only thing that, take out that internal wall. I'll just put a few things in myself. Go nuts. Just, make it up. All right. So leaving it on my 6 thumbs up if I had 6, but yeah, definitely a 5. And that's it. I'm going to finish off the Batman mansion, as I said, with the everything else, and it's going to turn into a bit of a party house. I've got quite a few different Batman figurines, and what I've also got is you'll remember I did the Avengers Tower. I've also got all of Batman's Batcave, which will be part of this area as well. I've got a superhero section. I just wanted to show you this one because I said I really, really liked it. And yeah, end of my review. Till next time, keep on building and keep on creating. That's the most important thing, I think. Have fun and create. Subscribe, like, tell your friends. Till next time. Bye for now.